Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing a product. We had a parcel through. What it was a gun stock. Feels quality. It's got 3D printed parts, magnets. It can be available for the Vive, Quest, Rift S, Rift. So if you've had difficulties holding a dual wielded gun, this should help you. So first, getting into the box, we've got a letter which says, Martin Risby VR, thanks for teaming up with Glistco. We love your content and we're excited to be featured on your page. We hope you enjoy our 3D printed gaming accessories. Our focus is to create functional and affordable gaming products that uses the newest technology. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. Thank you for helping us grow. The Glistco team. It's either Glistco or Glistco team, and that's from Daniel Yashinsky, president. So let's take a look through what we've got in here. We have carbon fiber tubes, 2 of them. So as you can see, they're at a good length. A coupler, which will bring it both together to give you that length. 2 rail magnets, a rail hook for the strap, a butt to butt up against your arm, 2 touch cups. I've also got 2 Vive cups as well, which makes it very useful. A sling, some screws, as well as some little foam things, but I didn't actually know what they were for and I didn't have a use for them. Turns out they're for the Quest and the Rift S controllers to save you damage in them. I didn't use them. I just stuck my controllers straight into the slots and it's been quite useful. As you can see, we've got the Vive controllers just slot in so easily, so elegantly. Make sure to pull the wrist straps through. They've already put little holes there to help you get it all sorted. The wrist straps have been brilliant because a few times I've just let go of the controllers and luckily the wrist straps have caught it. So it's good that. Same with the Oculus Rift and most likely the Quest and Rift S. Easy enough, slot it in, pull the strap through. I would advise that you should pull that little tightening part on the strap down a bit because if you leave that right at the top, it's going to get sort of stuck in the controller at that point. So to build it, easy enough, all we got to do is assemble it in the correct order. Luckily, they gave us some instructions, which goes into several steps, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. I don't know where 4's gone. Let's just quickly run through. First, you just place the carbon tubes straight into the butt, screw using the screw and nut very lightly. Just use a standard Phillips Hue screwdriver. I had this one to hand, which stains my hands red. It's a nightmare. Then just slide one of the magnetic, what are they called? Just magnets. Slide one of the magnets onto the tube. Use the coupler and connect it together. Make sure to put the tubes exactly central. I did have it where as I was tightening, one of the tubes had slid out slightly and it just come loose then. It wouldn't tighten at all. So slide those, make sure they're in the center and tighten slowly as you're doing it. Eventually you'll get to a point where you feel that it's secure. Next, you want to slide on the hook, the rail hook basically, which is for your strap, onto the second tube. It should be a nice tight dry fit. Next, place the second magnet straight on there into what you can imagine would be the desired position. Obviously you've already done your controllers, slotted it in whichever ones you got. Could be any, I don't know which one you've ordered. Then you can adjust your gun butt. I keep saying butt a lot, it's a good word. Adjust that to fit correctly into your shoulder. Then hook on the strap, which is it's a really nice strap. I really like the hooks. They're like a claw instead of just one side coming up. It's like a claw. So you'd hook that onto the rail hook and onto the slot in the butt. All you have to do, slide it over the top. What you end up with is this beauty, and it's lovely. Now I was putting it on like this before and I found that was uncomfortable. It was only after actually reading the instructions I found out it goes like that. Grab your controllers, whip it up. It's really easy. You can adjust the gun stock, the gun butt, and where these are to make it more comfortable for you. Now, how have I found it? Same with anything. A little bit tricky at first. Honestly, it's a little bit tricky. To put the controls on, just bring them close by. They generally will just slot on perfectly. To release, tilt to the side. Just tilt to the side or tilt back. Either way, I found this very good in Onwards and Pavlov. Those are 2 that I did try. They have given me a list of other games that can also be used with it. What have we got? We got Onwards, Pavlov, hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that would find this very useful. It's very light. It seems, the gun stock is heavy. Most is 3D printed, apart from the rods and obviously the strap and a few nuts and bolts. It all comes together. You can use the thumb screw to adjust the butt very easily. I've honestly found it very very useful. Compared to when I was playing the games without this, whenever you had a dual-handed weapon, you'd never be able to get in the right place. Slap this on and it feels more secure, and because of the butt, it feels just more there. I also found that when I did build this, I was randomly running around the house showing off to my kids. I was going around the house with just the controllers attached to it and just going like this, just around the house. It just feels nice. I was going around the house just aiming around. It feels good in games. It feels more secure. If you've got it, it's just brilliant. So would I recommend this? Yes. If you are a big fan of shooters, I'm not the best. I'm really bad at shooters. This I would definitely recommend. Great build. Just a really great build. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels secure. The carbon fiber tubes are light as hell, but super strong. And all in all, I really like this. So yes, I would definitely recommend going here. Website will be in the comments below, and probably some other links to some of their other social medias. I love it. This is definitely something someone would go for. I have not been paid for this promotion. All I got was I had a bit of contact with them and sent this to review. The parts that are secure all the time, they've had in the butt and the coupling, and those not really adjustable because they've got the Phillips head screwdrivers. But the things that you'd adjust a lot would be where the gun placement, the hand placements are, and obviously the butt. And they've made those useful. You can adjust in 2 different places on the strap. So yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Make sure to like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.